everyone. This is Amber with the McClure Project. You also might be on this channel because you like to listen to children's books. And so on there I'm Mimi because that is what my granddaughter calls me. This is my first junk journal tutorial. And it's not even really a tutorial because I don't know if I have the nerve to do that yet. But this is a just kind of a walkthrough of some of the different journals that I've made. I thought you might want to just come along with me and see some of the interesting things that I've done. I found junk journaling about 3 years ago, right before the pandemic. I was finishing up my dissertation and I was just so tired, so very tired. And I found this passion, and I didn't, I was a poor grad student, so I didn't have a lot of extra money to commit to it. I had done a lot of scrapbooking and a lot of journaling. And what I found was that I love this. I love everything about it. I love the crafting. I love the journaling. I love the sewing. I love the upcycling, and the scrapbooking elements too. So, but I wasn't scrapbooking as much because my kids were big and it just wasn't necessary. And so, anyway, I started doing this about 3 years ago, and I just have not stopped since. So paper crafting is my passion, a very close second to books and literature, and particularly children's books. So I know there's a lot of people making journals out there. I know there's a lot of tutorials out there, but I just thought it might be kind of fun to do this with me. I don't know how many tutorials I'll get done, but I definitely will always be journaling. So anyway, this is my personal journal. This was an altered book. You can see, I think right in there, let's see right there, how I remove pages to make room for pockets and whatnot. And one day I might, do a tutorial on that if I'm feeling like I can do that. This lace is from a shirt that I got at a yard sale for 50 cents. And this cover is made from dinner napkins that I pulled apart, Mod Podged one layer, put another one on, so you can kind of see that there's a depth of flowers on here because it's more than one layer of a napkin, of the same napkin pattern. And then just some little journal, some book corners and that whatnot. So this is just a hair tie that I got at the Dollar Tree that I use as a bookmark. So since this is my personal journal, I'll probably just do a quick flip through. But there's some pretty cool stuff in here. You can see little flippy pages from coffee dyed paper. This is from I think a Simplicity pattern or a Butterick pattern. So journaling can take on different forms, different things. This is from a children's book page. You can see there. Pull out cards. I love children's books. They're a passion of mine, have always been. So I've made pockets, I've drawn, I've watercolored, maps, digikits, different kinds of things. This was from one of those children's pop-up books that you know how those kids trash them. So there's some stuff there that I wrote on the back, and events that I went to. That was a concert that I went to. Oh, that was a baseball game. That's a baseball game. I love minor league baseball, and we have a team here that I like to follow. Book pages. This was an old Reader's Digest book. Let's see. Nope, that's not a card, I don't think. No. This was a reimagining of Cinderella. It was a really neat book. I think I found in a magazine, Our Family's Tartan. So I just cut that out. And I use everything. This is a tea bag. all kinds of stuff. This is dinner napkin. This was one of my first journals, and so it's really not like the caliber that I like to do, but it is mine, and I have spent a lot of time with it. So the one thing I don't love about altered books is that it's really hard to get them to lay flat, especially if you have a lot of pages in them or a lot of extras. I guess that's true for any journal, but these in particular. And so it's good for me to insert things in, but it doesn't seem to be something that I just want to sit and write in. So anyway, so that's one of mine. And then I have some that I've just made for sale that you can find in my Etsy store. This one's currently in my Etsy store. And again, going with how much I love children's books, and I have acquired a lot of these little golden books. My husband and I recently closed it, but we had an online bookstore, and so we had a lot of different types of books in there, and I always kept the little golden books for myself. So this one is for sale. These are 2-inch rings. I used eyelets on the ends, I set these eyelets here so that they would go through easily. So it is all one. I guess it's basically a signature. It's not really a signature, but it's a grouping. It doesn't have like layouts. So I tried to keep with the theme of the book, which was just nursery rhymes, and I tried to keep the story from the little golden book intact as well. It's just not every page, right? So this one was first printed in 48 and then reprinted in 88. So it's still pretty old, even though it's, not from the 40s. So I have plenty of places to write in these. Music paper, journal cards with, oops, that doesn't want to come off, does it? Journal cards that I made from photographs from field guides. And then I found these cute music G-Clef paper clips at an estate sale. More places to write. I found that not everybody likes the pages completely covered, but so there's a little bit of that in here and a little bit of not that in here, but this is a whole envelope full of goodies, field guides, flashcards, this is an altered paper clip, and has a pocket there. Some more of the story. I like to round the corners. I just think it looks nicer. Some more areas to write. So this one is more of a writing journal. And again, I like the rings because the book lays flat, right? And so it's fun to look through. So this is just a little card that I made. Little Brad there to hide your secrets. I would have loved to have had something like this when I was a teen girl, just because I wanted a place to put my thoughts down. So this one has a lot of undecorated pages, and that's by design. There's a lot of different ephemera in my Etsy store, but truly I have the Etsy store because I just need a place to put all the stuff that I make. But they are all very personal to me, and they're all different. I tried to maintain the color scheme of the book itself. I added in bookmarks and pages from other journals, like this one says, describe a rough moment today. What would you do differently? So some journal prompts, which are always nice. Let's see here. The hardest thing about these is just like knowing when to stop. But this looks like a card that I made, I upcycled from a magazine. More places to tuck things. Vintage stamp from 1973, the Olympics. Starfish. So anyway, that's what this one is. Let's see if there's anything other super exciting in here. Ba-da-da-da. Private Thoughts. That's a good one. Some little cards on a ring. Like you can make them into artist trading cards, or you could just write vocabulary words on them. You could do anything. So anyway, that's this one. And I did keep the whole story in there. You know, sometimes these little golden books, they've been loved so much that they have little fingers on them. So sometimes the pages can't be saved, but I try to. Vintage postcards, because I think those are important. Different types of ephemera. I love that. So anyway, this one's full. This is chock full, and this one is available currently in my Etsy store. So if you would like it, please feel free to order it. And I'll link everything in the comments, like my Etsy store and whatnot. And I can always add surprises too in your box. So I believe this also ships free. Priority shipping. Free priority shipping. So, okay. So there's that one. Then I thought, well, I really love Dr. Seuss. And this one actually is not complete. And these are older books, and so they took a lot of cleaning up, and it looks like I still need to do some more cleaning up. But I just used washi tape on the outside and then used 2 eyelets, and these are 1-inch rings. So again, this one does lie flat also. And I kept some of the pages in this particular book were not in great shape. And as you can see, it's not done because I haven't rounded all the corners, or somebody had a little drawing time on there. So there's a lot of writing space in this one. So this one is not yet complete. So it's not available in my store yet. This is a work in progress. I think I was just dry fitting everything when I put it in here. I still need to undo it and fix up the pages a bit. So yeah, this one couldn't be salvaged with all the pages from the book. It was in really bad shape. So yay! A lot of it didn't go in the landfill, but not all of it could be saved either. So anyway, there's that one. And I also have, this one's really sweet. This is also available in my shop. And this was just about how things grow. And I thought it was adorable. 2-inch rings here. You hear my puppy's little toes on the wooden floor there. So this has a lot of different like affirmation cards in it, which I thought were really nice. I found this book of it was a vintage book of botanical plates. So I used some of those there. Different information about, this little girl's learning about the seasons here. Anyway, bookmarks that I've made, that kind of thing. I really enjoy just kind of seeing what comes together. I'm not real fussy about exactly matching things, or, you know, I like to upcycle. So like this was a picture of a little girl she was picking lavender. I think it's lavender. And so it was a black and white picture, so I just colored in the lavender because I thought that was kind of cool. Rabbits, of course. And then this envelope is full. Let's see what's in here. Let us roam among the wildflowers, shall we? So it looks like I have a journal card, little kitty bookmark, some more journal cards. This one looks like it's a place where you could tuck all kinds of things. From a tree, floral journal card. Is that it? That's everything in that one. And it's just neatly tucked into this envelope here. Little journal card right there and a page. This was a hair clip I made into like a bookmark. I thought it was funny. On some watercolor paper. Another card here. Bloom, it says. And I just love these. I love the texture of the paper from the these books that were from the 70s and 80s. Like, I just love that they're not glossy. So, that one. Isn't that a cool picture? So you can get a lot of writing into these books. I think that they make wonderful gifts. No two are ever going to be alike because, how could they be? And I like to always try and throw extras in when I send them. If you want them, I can send them gift wrapped or whatever. Just let me know. And yeah, so that's that one. Full of cool stuff. Yeah, this is one of my favorite ones that I've made. And I've made them with, a spine. I've made them with a hidden spine. I've made them altered books. All different kinds of ways. I'm not married to one type, I like them all. And let's see. What else have we got here? Oh, it's not a pocket. This was something I came up with just recently, and I absolutely love it. So, this is actually one for your desktop. And it's on 1-inch rings. I don't know if you can see that there. I don't want to blur you out. And this is a piece of acetate that is cut to size. And you can just use this on your desktop. And you can fill it up, when you use all the pages. So there's all different kinds of places to write, different kinds of paper. This is paper that's dyed with food coloring, stickers, note cards, music, vintage music paper. This is just a little wooden cutout that I kind of colored on. I thought it was kind of cute. More paper to write on. Like if you wanted to I would say put it by your phone, but who has a phone, landline anymore? Except for in your office, maybe, if you haven't wanted a place to keep notes. All just different kinds of paper that I've acquired and I cut to size. Here's another journal card with a mushroom. These are not pockets, just this part is. Fun paper clips. This one doesn't seem to have much of a theme. It's just, this is an altered paper clip and a note card. Oh, and this is an envelope, guys. I love it when I get surprised by things. So, this has some journal card in it, some embossed scrapbooking cardstock. This is a notepad inside that I put inside a belly band, so you could remove that if you wanted to. I found this was hilarious. I found this little box at Savers the other day, and I'm walking through the aisle and I see this box. I'm like, oh, that's perfect. That's what I need for my journal cards. and I opened it up and I saw like hundreds of these like vintage recipes that somebody had cut out, somebody's mom had cut out. Some of them were written on the backs of receipts, all kinds of things. And I closed it really fast and I like hid it because I thought, I don't want anybody to see this. And then I thought, that's ridiculous. I'm the only one who cares about stuff like this. So I found it to be very funny. Anyway, I have some more coffee dyed paper here. Scrapbooking paper, playing cards, bunch of interesting little paper clips, more places to write. This, I have 4 of these that I made, and they're available in my Etsy shop. Also, under ephemera, some Trivial Pursuit cards. I thought that was so cute. These 2 little girls just hanging out, going to school. More places to write. And let's see here. More stuff to write on. So, and then I used a little board that I picked up at our favorite discount store. And my husband drilled a couple holes in it. And so it has a nice hard base to write on. And then of course you could always refill it when and if you were ready to do so. So this would also be really good as like a recipe holder, I think, in the kitchen. Like when you're trying to follow a recipe. I have a hard time following recipes on my phone because then the phone always times out, right? And then I'm like having to run and get it, you know, put in my password and I got flour on my hands or not. So this might be kind of fun to use that way as well. And finally today, I have this journal that I just started working on. This is not an altered book, but it is a 4-signature journal with a hidden spine that is far from perfect. It's pretty junky actually, but it's for me, so that's okay. My favorite children's book, well, I have 2. This one and Where the Wild Things Are. So maybe you'll put in the comments what your favorite childhood book is, but my mother used to read this one to me when I was a little girl, and it's very special to me. In fact, on the playlist, there's probably, I think there's a reading of The Velveteen Rabbit that I did last year. So this is I love this book. Anyway, this one does not lie flat. It is a chunky monkey. I think that I'm just going to use this journal for ephemera and things that I'm working on as I'm working on them. But this will be one of my personal collection. This one's not going to be for sale. I found this 70s Sears catalog. Oh my gosh, it's hilarious. There's all kinds of different stuff in here. Look at these nice men getting ready for a dig at the club. This was, oh look, Underoos. Who remembers Underoos? Look, that's the Hulk. Oh, those were the days. This was a country western songbook that I found. Just different paper. Check out those bathing suits. Holy cow. I don't think my mother would have allowed me to wear one like that when I was that age, but okay. She was kind of strict about stuff like that. Oh, look at this. John Travolta, Sean Cassidy, Andy Gibb, all the Bee Gees. What is this one? Oh, the Bee Gees. All the Heartthrobs. I had all these posters on my wall. I had some images of some book pages from a book about women's suffrage in England. So anyway, this one is 4 signatures. I did make some pockets. This is a book of illustrations. It has all different kinds of plates that I just love it. Oh my. So, anyway, a card I made. Let's see. Oh, it's upside down. So, oh, those little stickles really stick. More suffrage images. She does not look like she's a very happy woman. I'm just saying. That I did with some. I guess if I was, you know, fighting for voting rights, I wouldn't be a very happy woman either. So I'll cut her some slack. Same here. I put it on the back of. This is, I think it's just craft paper that I put the image on. But I do have some that I was using the Amazon packing paper also. So I found at a Friends of the Library sale this entire box, 2 of them actually, boxes like this, and they were full of architectural images from, you know, the 30s, where students were using them to, where did it go? Study architecture. Oh, I left it. Here it is. So yeah, so that's one of them that's in there. They're so cool. So I just like things. I like a lot of different types of things. I love art. I love funny. I love vintage. Oh my goodness. Check out those pants. I think those were the Tough Skins. My husband had the Tough Skins. I don't know if you remember, they had like extra patches on the knees. And they came in all the sizes, including husky. And I do believe that my husband wore the husky. More music pages. More suffrage images. Anyway, this will be a personal journal of mine. Oh, see, look at these. I don't know if any of you were around in the 70s, but I was there. Yeah. Okay. So I will be filling this one up. You'll probably see this one a lot in my videos, just because I'll be making prototypes and whatnot and putting them in here. But I saw Pam at the Paper Outpost. She did a whole thing on using playing cards as tuck spaces. I thought that was kind of neat. And that's a pocket. And then a folio at the end. Yeah, so this one is 4 signatures. It's pretty big, actually. It's going to take me a long time to complete this one. Let's see. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 2.5 inches wide. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 8 inches tall. So it's gonna be, and you can see like there's a lot of overlap that I did not cut off, but it's mine, so I don't care. So anyway, thank you for coming along with me. I hope I didn't bore you to death. I'm hoping to have more, you know, actual crafting journals, you know, crafting time that we can spend some time together going forward. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. My name is Amber. My granddaughter calls me Mimi, which is why. And the channel is going to be part of this Fairy Book Mother, because I already have it started pretty much. So please leave me a comment down below if you have any thoughts on any of these, what you're working on, what your favorite childhood book is, because I would really like to know that. And I hope to see you on the next one. So thanks for joining me. Bye.